Well, our time in the Pacific Northwest is winding down.
So we thought, until we got to Coos Bay, Oregon. Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, I'm Dina, and we are Rivers to Ridges RV.
If you've been following along, you know this past year we've been doing our trip on the Pacific Northwest. In our last video, our last Pacific Northwest video, we ended up in the town of Garibaldi, something like that. And now we're headed down to Coos Bay, Oregon. Now, just this drive alone from Garibaldi to Coos Bay was an adventure in of itself. It is about 175 miles right along the coast of the Pacific coast.
Incredible.
Unbelievable, right? The scenic overlooks.
Yeah.
It was honestly, it was an adventure just of itself.
It really was.
Especially one part, there was a
Yeah.
pretty tight little tunnel.
Yeah.
We are 13 feet 5 inches tall. The sides of the tunnel, I believe, were 11.5 or 11.6, somewhere in there. And then the height of the tunnel is like right at like 13.6, 13.7. So a little bit of a pucker factor there. But we did make it through. So the drive to Coos Bay was pretty cool. Now, once we got to Coos Bay, we had some fun there in town as well.
Yeah.
They have a nice little boardwalk right along the water. They have a pretty cool exhibit, some old tugboats, right? An old
Pretty
tugboat.
enjoyable, yep.
Yeah, it was neat. And the town, the historical part of the town was a lot of fun as well, right?
Yes.
So, Coos Bay, and it's Coos Bay is actually right on the Coos River, where it goes into the Bay of Coos Bay. So that's probably where they got their name from.
And it's a population of
About 16,000 people. So it's a neat little town.
Yeah, it is.
But if you know us, you know we're always going to be looking for a hike. And we actually found a pretty cool hike. And it's a state park called
Cape Arago.
Cape Arago State Park.
And there is a north and a south, and there's a big difference.
There's a huge difference.
Yes.
Now, the park is about 15 miles southwest of Coos Bay, I believe on the Argo Highway.
I believe so, yes.
Something like
Yes.
that. It's only one way. You can't get lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Dina's right. There's a north side of the park and a south side of the park, and they are completely different.
And dogs are allowed on the hikes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
On a leash.
Yes, on a leash.
But the northern side, which we really enjoyed, there's a little hike you can go down and you can look at I think there's seals and sea lions.
Yeah,
I think there's a
mix.
combination of both, so you can
Yeah.
hear them for sure.
Definitely.
And a nice little scenic overlook where you can kind of look down at these rocks where they all hang out at and listen to
And
them.
they also have picnic tables, so you can enjoy a picnic
Yeah.
or just sit and rest and enjoy the views.
And listen to the sea lions.
It's really incredible.
How do they go?
I'm not falling for that one again.
And then the southern end of the park was a totally different experience.
Yeah.
It was more tide pooling.
Yeah.
We were able to take a short hike down to the water. There's a couple spots on there, a little bit sketchy.
A little
Getting
sketchy.
down. But rodeo made it.
Yeah, I had to use the rope.
Yeah.
You went a different way. I think it was a little bit steeper the way you went.
I told you to go the hard way.
Of course. But I went the way, actually, another hiker came over and told me, if you go around this way, it's a little bit easier and there's a rope that you can hold on to. That was still a little tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was neat though. But rodeo.
Oh, we're so glad
yeah.
we did it.
Yeah, and
It was
rodeo was
definitely
really
worth it, and rodeo enjoyed it.
Yeah, again, low tide. There was some tide pooling there. We did get to see some starfish and anemones and things like that. And just a great place to walk around. We let rodeo loose on the beach, and she enjoyed that as well. So here's our experience at Cape Arago State Park, both north and south.
Yeah.
We finally made it to Coos Bay.
Finally.
We got here yesterday. We finally got a beautiful day today. So far it's sunny out. So we headed to Cape Arago North.
Yep.
We heard there's some seals and sea lions here. And
we can hear them.
We can hear them already. So we're going to go check them out. But what a beautiful day. We had a lot of, last couple of weeks been very overcast.
Gloomy, gray, cloudy,
yeah.
foggy, rainy.
Oregon.
But it's beautiful.
So we finally got a nice day today. We're going to go check out hopefully some seals and sea lions.
Take me where the sun is shining. Watch the mist roll down the mountain. A place we can go. This time of year the leaves will change. Holds a beauty I can't explain. A place we can go. We can dip our toes into the stream. Watch the light dance perfectly. You can feel
How's that sound go? One more time.
I sound just like them.
One more time. Is that a?
It's a thick seal.
How's that go, Dina?
You do it.
No, you did pretty good yourself. Never trust the cameraman.
Falls on your cheek, the look you give that makes me weak. A love I've never known.
We're trying to make our way down to where we hear all the seals or sea lions. We're not sure which they are yet, but some of these spots we just keep stopping along the way. Hopefully you can see behind us. This is just beautiful. There's a reef. You might be able to see that way out there. The water's breaking over a reef further out, and right down below us, just the waves are crashing up on the rocks. It's right at low tide right now. We did see, again, I don't know if it's a seal or a sea lion when we got here, but he jumped in the water. So
Something really
we've
big.
been watching him swim around.
Yeah.
Man, we're just a beautiful, beautiful day. We're so glad we're here. Now we're gonna try to make our way to, we're gonna follow the sound.
Yeah.
How's that sound go?
You
Come on.
do it.
You did it once before.
No, you already got
Do
me.
me a favor, come on.
No. You don't pay me enough money.
I wish I had 100 songs to write and sing of who you are. Make it feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality.
Okay, we made it to Cape Arago South.
Yep.
We were at Arago North
Last weekend.
Last weekend. So somebody told us there's a little bit of tide pooling down here, real short hike down to the ocean.
Yeah.
We're gonna give it a shot real quick. We don't even know what the tide is right now, to be honest
Right.
with you. I think it's going out, but we're gonna check it out and see what we can see while we're here.
Come on, you're going to. It was so much fun watching the sea lions. They are loud. You will find them, believe me.
How do they sound?
But it was so much, I'm not going there. They were so much fun, really, really fun. And when you meet a local, hi Don.
Hey, Don.
To talk to and get a lot of information and learn
Yeah.
even more from. It was such a pleasure meeting Don. We really enjoyed talking with him.
Didn't he tell us about the elk?
He may have been the one
Yeah.
to tell us about the elk. So while we were at Cape Arago, we are always, if you know us, you know we're going to look up the wildlife. We were very interested in finding wildlife. And I do believe you're right. I think it was Don who mentioned we could take a little drive about 30 miles north of Coos Bay to a place called Dean Creek Elk Viewing Area.
Yeah, and it's just on the south side. Hopefully I say this right. Umpqua River, and just east of the town of Reedsport, or Reedsport. So pretty cool little area. And it's like Dina was saying, it's a Dean Creek elk viewing area, and luckily for us, the elk were all there.
My heart.
Yeah,
it was so much fun seeing the elk again.
And what sound did they make?
I'm not going there either. But it was really, really cool. It was so beautiful. It was a beautiful day, and there were a lot of elk out. It
was fun. Yeah, if you know us, you know we love animals, and elk's one of my favorite. But we did spend probably an hour or so there enjoying the elk. But then the drive back was just as enjoyable.
Yeah,
we went through some little small, I call them like little fishing towns or little fishing villages. Just an enjoyable
Really cool.
drive with the elk, and the drive in Oregon was just a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
We finally found our elk.
Yay, we found the elk.
There's supposed to be elk all up here in the Pacific Northwest.
We had to go to a refuge to find them.
Yeah, but
they're
at least
here.
we get to see them. It's so good to see elk again.
It's been a while, and the rut's starting to, so they're starting to chase
Round up.
around a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little refuge here. We're just north of Coos Bay, about 20 miles on the Umpqua River.
Umpqua.
River.
Umpqua.
Kind of showing you behind. It's a little refuge here, elk refuge. And
We're going to
Get
get a
some
little
more.
dark, but we want you guys to see.
there's some more elk back in there.
They're so beautiful.
Hopefully you can see them. So anyways, again, we're just north of Coos Bay.
Yeah.
Oregon, just kind of enjoying a beautiful, beautiful day. Went out to see some elk. We're gonna probably leave here in just a little bit. There's a couple little small towns we wanna go into. They're right on the ocean, on the water. We wanna check them out. We're gonna try to get a small hike in today. We got a very, very late start.
Yeah, which was kind of nice because we never do that on the weekends.
But our drive was a little bit longer than normal too.
I won't say anything.
It has something to do with driving the wrong way, but we'll leave it at that.
It wasn't. I will say it wasn't me.
It was me.
I see forever when I look in your eyes. A love that is deeper than the blue in the sky. You are my heart. You are my heart. You are my dream come alive. My everything, my like no other. Yeah, I could stay here with you for forever. You're like a picture on the walls in my head.
Anytime we get to watch elk, we really, really enjoy it, or any wildlife as far as that goes.
Yeah, if you know us, you know if there's a chance of finding wildlife, we're definitely going to give it our best shot.
Definitely.
And we really enjoyed it.
And as a bonus, on the drive up to the elk viewing area, we spotted a sign about renting ATV rentals. So we decided, you know what? Maybe it's time to turn it up a notch. That's exactly what we did. We went back a couple days later, and about 15 miles north of Coos Bay is a place called Oregon Dunes. And we ran into a company called Spin Reel ATV Rentals. And before I go any further, I have got to give them 2 thumbs up.
Definitely.
And we paid full price. We're not,
Yeah.
you know, no kickbacks or anything. We paid for everything we got. We met the owner, Rich. Extremely nice guy, and he used to have an RV too, so we got talking about RVing as well. But I really wanted to mention his staff, and I forgot all the kids' names. I call them kids. They're probably in their 30s or 20s or 30s.
They could be our kids.
Yeah.
Easily, and then some.
Extremely professional, extremely courteous, and just and a joy to work with.
Yes.
But what we got to do is we ended up renting a side-by-side. I believe it's called a Polaris Razor. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And we got to go out in the dunes. Now, we've rented these before, but this is our first time in sand dunes. It was really, really cool. We didn't know what to expect, and I think one of the coolest parts of it too was we got to ride right along the beach, right?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
To go from the dunes to the ocean, it was
cool.
Something about that.
Yeah, it was
very cool.
Yeah, so we, like I said, we've rented these before, never in the sand dunes. We had an experience. Dina scared the heck out of me a few times.
Oh, come on. Don't be a baby.
I scared the heck out of me a couple times.
That is true.
But here's our adventures with the spin reel side-by-side in the Oregon dunes.
Well, we're at it again.
Yeah, another adventure coming up.
Dina might kill me after this one too.
I might.
You know, it's kind of funny. We spent pretty much all summer up here in the Pacific Northwest. It's all been about the water, you know, crabbing, fishing, shrimping, all that kind of stuff. Olympic National Park. We got here down to Coos Bay, and we found out they have these dunes.
Huge sand dunes.
Huge sand dunes, and lo and behold, they rent ATVs.
And guess what?
Dina begged me to go rent an ATV just for her.
I did.
So that's what we're gonna try today, and never done anything like this before in the sand. So hopefully we have fun and we enjoy it. We did leave rodeo in the RV today.
Yeah, she'd be too uncomfortable.
Yeah, and we're only doing this for a couple of hours, so hopefully we enjoy it and have a good time, and we'll try to get some good video for you. So
you guys are coming with us, so
yeah,
get ready.
get your helmets on. Where are we going, Dina?
We're doing that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right. I hope I'm still married after this day.
Devilish smile with a halo. Man, here and there, international. Watch it go, watch your body roll and break it down like styrofoam. I said, ooh, riding low, under control like she got it on payroll. She said she like it fast cause she can't take it slow. I said that's sensational. Ooh, are you ready to go? Get up now. Ooh, you already know. Get up now.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do the beach for a while. Probably just take it easy for a while.
So you could definitely reference up here for some speed limits.
Okay.
The quick breakdown and do the campground, keep it 10. It should be somewhere right up here.
We're roughly up in here. Okay.
So
And
you
it's
can go clear all the way south if you wanted to. Just
Okay.
kind of depends on what you wanted to do today.
okay.
So if you want to see some cool sights,
True. Said, ooh, riding low, under control like I got it on payroll. She said she like it fast cause she can't take it slow. I said that's sensational.
Last thing is, if you guys do see a drop off like this out there and you're approaching it from the front, don't try to go up it. Most of the time you're not going to have enough momentum, you're just going to get stuck. Or you're going to have too much and you won't necessarily land it at the top.
I feel like a turtle.
you definitely will. As long as you don't get a migraine, I think we're good.
Oh boy.
That one's a medium, so I got another size for you.
Yeah,
It looks like
it's
a
good.
nice little fit.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So I'll leave the straps.
Then I'm just going to move these down a little bit so it's a little more comfortable. If it'll cooperate. There we go. And then just a little snug.
Must have been a kid wearing this last time.
Alrighty, how's that feel? Too tight? Can I twist it off?
It's fine. I can tighten it here.
Yep, you just pull those black straps
Yep.
down and the ones down at your hips, you just pull those up if you want them
Okay.
tighter as well.
Let the games begin. Wish us luck.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Sometimes it's good to whisper and keep your voice down low. But sometimes you gotta risk it and let the whole world know. Don't wanna be too quiet. I'd rather.
Well, we survived our first hour in the buggy.
Our first, 1 hour loop.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He about snapped my neck off a couple times,
It
but
was
hey.
pretty bumpy. Like, I mean, these seats are really very cushiony.
are
They're really,
very
very nice.
comfortable.
We ended up renting this from a company called Spin Reel
Yeah.
here in Oregon. We're just about 10 miles north of Coos Bay in the Oregon dunes. What a blast.
Yeah.
Now, we have this for another 3 hours or so.
Yeah.
Dina's going to take it for a spin now.
Oh boy.
Wish me luck this time.
need it.
Last time she drove the ATV was, I think, in Cody, Wyoming. I was a little nervous, I gotta admit.
Oh, come on.
Come on! You were nervous driving it too. Wish us luck. We're gonna go for another spin. We took it down the beach. Beautiful, beautiful day.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the beach, the ocean. So we're gonna do that, hit the dunes again, and then we'll, if we're still alive, we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there. Wish me luck.
Huh? Why are we not moving?
You gotta give it gas. Go.
I'm not. Can I go straight?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think so. Oh my God, Danny. I'm gonna kill you.
Let's go straight down there.
Ah. Look, somebody lost something. What is that? Scarf?
Now we want to go left. Hopefully you can hear us. It's pretty windy up here, but we're gonna do our typical 360. We had to take a break from all these dunes. What a blast.
So much fun.
These are the Oregon dunes. We get to ride along the beach, ride through the dunes. What a great, great day.
Yeah. Beautiful day.
We want to do our typical 360 just to show you what we're looking at. You may not be able to hear us very good because of the wind.
Yeah, it's pretty windy.
But hopefully you get an idea of what's going on. And we'll come back around to the
To our
ATV.
ride.
Oh my God, Dina's a crazy woman driving that thing.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. I am scared to death. She hit every bump in the road.
What are you gonna do? You're in sand.
You're hitting everything. She's killing me. I'm gonna need a chiropractor.
I'm
after
taking
this.
the back roads.
Let's just see how high we can go. Turn it up. No stopping till we lose all control. Turn it up until we feel it down in our soul. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let's just see how high we can go. Turn it up. No stopping till we lose all control. Turn it up until we feel it down in our soul. Turn it up. Let's get a little bit louder.
And what's your name?
My name's Rich.
Rich, are you the owner?
Yep.
Here? Oh, nice to meet you, Rich. Everybody's been great.
Good.
Everybody's been awesome.
Phenomenal.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more.
Too much fun in the sandbox. We had so much fun. It was incredible.
It really was.
We would definitely do that again in a heartbeat.
As a matter of
As a matter
fact.
of fact. Cheers to Spin Reel.
Yeah, I just gotta say one more time to Spin Reel. We had an awesome time. Thanks to everybody, the owner and the staff, for just making a very, very enjoyable day for us.
Thanks, Rich, and your incredible staff. It was definitely a pleasure. So whether you're wanting to fish, hike, bike, beach,
Listen to the seals.
listen to the seals,
Watch the elk.
watch the elk, go for a beautiful drive. No matter what you want to do, you would definitely find it in Coos Bay,
Yeah.
Oregon. It's definitely worth a trip.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for watching.
Remember, always live life to the fullest.
Have a great week and safe travels. God bless.